Hi everyone, my name is Yasmin and I'm a personal trainer based out of Chiswick in West London. I am founder and creator of Say Fitness Personal Training. Today I'm going to take you through a very basic body weight workout routine that you can do in minimal space. So here I am in my living room with just my mat and my own body weight. How it's going to proceed is I'm going to take you through each exercise so I can explain technique and good form. And then you're going to do 1 minute of every single exercise with a maximum 15 to 30 second rest in between each exercise. Once you've completed 1 round of all of those exercises, you're going to repeat that round for between 3 to 5 rounds in total. So if you're a beginner to exercise or you're getting back into exercise after having a bit of a break, then perhaps you want to aim for 3 rounds to start off with. Then as you slowly progress over the next few weeks, you can build that up to 5 rounds. It shouldn't take you, the whole workout shouldn't take you for more than about half an hour. So let's get started with exercise 1. Exercise 1 is the body weight squat. We're going to start with our feet positioned slightly wider than hip width with our toes turned out. Now, the squat is a compound exercise which involves 2 joints, our hips and our knees. So we want to start by sending the hips backwards as we bend at the knees and bring our arms forwards. The weight should be in the heels here, and as you exhale, you're going to squeeze through the heels as you power up through those hips and send them forward, squeezing your glutes, that's your bum muscles at the top. So as we take an inhale, we send the hips back, weight into the heels, chest it up, and then exhale, squeeze, and the hips drive forward. If I show you from the side, you want to keep a little bit of a squeeze between your shoulder blades, almost like you're pinching a little pencil in between your shoulder blades. From here, as you send your hips back, keep the chest up so that what you're aiming for is the angle of your spine mimics the angle of your calves. From here, as I exhale, I drive my hips forward, squeeze the glutes. Remember, as you drive back, you want to aim for at least the thighs being parallel towards the floor or deeper. Again, this depends on how you progress through the exercise, and then exhale. So your full rep of a squat should look like this. So you're going to be completing 1 minute of body weight squats. Exercise 2 is the reverse lunge. So from here, we're going to keep our feet hip width apart, and then you're going to bring your arms out in front with your hands interlaced. This reminds me to help keep my chest up as I come into that reverse lunge. You're going to step back with your right foot a little bit further than you think as you drive your back knee down towards the ground. It should just about skim the floor. And then my left leg has a lot of work to do because I want to push through that left foot and drive myself back up to standing. I then alternate. I go to my left leg, I drive the knee down. I push through my right foot and then I come back up to standing. If I show you from the side, try not to step too close towards your front foot. So here, I'm in danger of driving that front knee over my ankle, which I don't want to do. I want to make sure that I can recruit as much of my glute muscles, that's my bum muscles, as possible. So the aim here is, again, step a little bit further back than you think, so you can aim for that 90-degree angle, and then exhale as you come back. Step back, drive down, touch the ground, and then drive up. Again, keeping that little pencil squeezed in between the shoulder blades and your chest up at all times. Exercise 3 is the mountain climber. So now we're going to work into your core muscles to help protect your lower back and strengthen your lower back. So from here, we want to be in a strong plank position. So I'm going to show from the side how you should position your body. Spreading your fingers wide, your shoulders are stacked over your wrists. From here, you're going to extend one leg and then the other leg. making sure that your hips are in line with your shoulders, and draw the shoulder blades down the body. From here, you really want to be pushing down the ground away from you, so you stay strong through those shoulders throughout the exercise. If your core isn't engaged and you're not squeezing through your abdominals, then the tendency is either the hips to drop into and you dump into your lower back, or the hips start to rise up too high. So again, keep that strong position, and then from here you're going to drive one knee into the torso, onto your chest, and then over to the other side. You can take this at any pace you wish. Obviously, the harder is when you go a little bit faster, but try to minimize the bouncing throughout the body. Again, try to minimize anything that compromises your form, okay? So really keeping that strong plank position throughout. If you need to take a rest, you simply drop your knees whenever you need to, and then reset and come back into those mountain climbers. Exercise 4 is the press up. So for this exercise, you want to be positioned with your hands slightly wider than your shoulders. Again, really emphasize spreading your fingers wide so you're rooted down towards the ground. Going to start off with the press up on your knees, and then I'm going to show you the progression onto your toes. Now from here, with your hands just slightly wider than your shoulders, you want to bring the legs together and the feet together. Please don't cross your feet over like this, because otherwise you will twist your pelvis. So root the feet down, and then from here you're going to send your hips forward until you feel your abdominals engaged. So squeeze your bottom. From here you're going to inhale as you lower the chin towards and the chest towards the ground, and then exhale, you push the ground away from you. You're sending your elbows about 45 degrees behind you, and then exhale, squeeze up. Use your exhale as your power as you drive your body back up. Trying not to dump into your lower back again. Really draw the lower belly in and engage your pelvic floor muscles. When you feel you're ready to progress into the full push-up, you're going to extend your legs back into that plank position. From here, you're going to squeeze the muscles of the legs and draw the inner thighs in towards each other as you inhale, and then you exhale, and then you inhale, and then you exhale. Really using the breath to help with the dynamics of the movement. So making sure that you drive those elbows back rather than out to the sides, so you don't overuse the shoulders or dump into the shoulders, okay? But really emphasize engaging the core, so really draw the abdominals in, tighten the abdominals, squeeze the bum, and then you'll feel a lot stronger in your starting position. Exercise 5 is the glute bridge. This is a great exercise to help strengthen your glutes or your bum muscles. So we're going to bring our feet hip width apart and slowly roll down towards the mat. You're going to shuffle the heels in slightly towards your glutes so that you can reach and tickle your heels with your fingertips. From here, arms down by your sides with your shoulders relaxed down into the mat. Try and envision that you're hugging a ball, a squidgy ball in between your thighs to really keep that inner thigh connection. Head positioned neutrally, so you're looking directly up towards the ceiling. Taking an inhale, and as you exhale, you drive the hips up by squeezing your glutes. And then you inhale, release down. Exhale, drive the hips up, squeezing the bum muscles, and then reaching down. 2 points to help you with this exercise is imagining driving the knees forwards and also pushing through the heels. So squeezing up on your exhale and then down. So you're going to complete 1 minute of those glute bridges, and ideally you want about a 2-second hold at the top of that glute bridge. The next exercise, exercise 6, is the burpee. Now I've purposely left this exercise till last because it is quite an intense plyometric exercise. So it does involve a jump, but I am going to offer modifications for this exercise so that to allow you to progress up to the harder modification as the weeks go by. So just to be really cautious of proper technique and form to protect your lower back. So this really involves good engagement of your core. So I'm going to show the harder modification first. So the full chest to floor burpee, including the jump at the top. So from here, you're going to launch yourself down towards the ground, lowering your full chest down. And then as you explode the feet up towards your hand and then jumping up towards the ceiling. So just to show you again, lowering yourself down, exploding yourself back up, and then jumping at the top. Now the next level down from that is avoiding chest to floor. So simply you're going to bring your hands down towards the mat, jump the feet out, jump the feet in, and then jump up to standing. Further down from that, the next modification would be to simply bring the hands down, walk or step the feet back into a plank, walk the feet back in, and then either come to standing, or if you're comfortable doing the jump, you can do the jump. So that is your last exercise, that is the burpee.